We represent 30 artists from all over the world. The program is not locationally bound, which means it isn't for a certain geographical boundary or it isn't sort of bound within a geographical boundary. But I think we're rooted in a certain sense of politics and values, which are reflected in our artists' work. We show a wide range of mediums. Of course, there are painting and sculpture and the traditional forms, but a large part of our program is rooted in film, photography, and I think we show some of the finest practitioners within those mediums.
Calcutta is, for us, a very important city, not just personally, not just because we're from there, because I think Calcutta is a repository of knowledge, of history, of information. Also, the people in Calcutta, the audiences are incredible. They're able to cross-pollinate. And so when we thought of the gallery, and the reason that we wanted the gallery was to create these dialogues, these conversations, this kind of a discourse around contemporary art, Calcutta was the best place to start. I often refer to our part of the world as a delta, and like a delta filters everything else through itself into the city, into the rivers. It becomes a kind of a repository of a lot of energy and information. So Calcutta was really the natural base of the gallery.
We both had different careers before the gallery. Until 2007, early 2008, I had a corporate career. Prateek was a consultant within the arts, and it was, of course, Prateek's one night over a long phone call in 2007. My best friend, by then husband of 10 years, said, I have this dream that I've never discussed. And he had a vision, and he talked about his vision, and it's pretty much all we're doing in the last 16 years, playing that vision out. And for me, I think I wanted to find a life together. And so my simple answer to starting the gallery is love, because I sort of moved or changed careers. Now, the market, of course, wasn't looking promising, but I don't think Prateek's vision at the point was to play to the market. We weren't playing to the market then, we aren't playing to the market now. We're continuing to push or experiment, and we're trying to push the boundary, we're trying to do what we believe in. If then the market supports it, we feel lucky. If they don't, we'll find a way. Galleries are often about the people who run it. We grew up in Calcutta. The two of us have been together since grade 8 or 9. And we spent our first years of life in that city. So that's how the first gallery needed to be there, because that's where we found our root. But then Bombay has a special part in our hearts, because our story as adults started there. So when life gave us a chance, and we had this wonderful gallery offered to us, it was the most natural choice of expansion. But from the work side of it, we also felt that our artists needed to be seen within a wider audience. And we feel there's a very similar kind of vein in terms of people's position or their politics, and their expectation of what they want to associate with in these two cities. There's some sort of a commonality in that kind of strand, and we felt our program would be possibly welcomed in the city as we have been in our hometown.